this saying what ifs here. So this is part two to what if Deku was a reincarnation of Gogeta. So last time we left off, or accidentally left off, it was at the entrance of UA. We also looked at one of gonna be Deku's, how should I put it? I want to say rivals, but not really. It's more like enemies. Yeah, someone who will always match Deku in terms of power. Yeah, that's what I meant. Whatever you want to call it. Or, yeah, whatever. So, yeah, we keep going. Let's keep going anyways. So, we go to Deku. He's entering UA. Going to do the entrance exam. Hold on, I mean. Alright, guys, return. If you're hearing like noise in the background, it's because of the fan that's on right now. Let me speak up some more so you guys can probably hear more better. Alright, so for it. So yeah, let's keep going, shall we? So Deku has entered through the gate. He's walking and he's in his head thinking, what should he eat? Because you know that Vegeta and Goku kinda picked up a hobby for eating a lot and also loving fight and food. Mostly Goku. He gets the most, like, the hungry side from Goku the most. So he's walking in thinking about food. This is where he will accidentally chip on his leg and falling, which he would immediately come back out of thought due to him falling. So he end up floating himself and begin to slightly fly off, where he will land and he will look around to see a brown haired girl trying was about to help him. She was shocked. She had a shocked expression on her face, seeing that someone could fly. They could walk, walk up to her and tell her, "Thank you for trying to save me, but I was alright. I was okay, so you didn't really need to." So she said it's okay, which they go on her walk off, go going to the exam. So same thing happens down in it, but this time Ida doesn't say nothing about Izuku, as he pointing that. Deku, who is studying due to Vegeta side wants him to study. Make sure that he's not stupid. He must be strong, have pride, but be smart at the same time. So Deku had decided to train. He trains and study. So he does has pride. He has not really big pride as Vegeta, but he has pride. He has the pride, maybe some of the cockiness from Vegeta, where he looks down on people. But if he can has it. But if you're not, if you don't put up a fight, much of a fight, at least make him use good amount of his power, then he consider you as weak. People who have quirks, he will at least use 5%. If you cannot, like students now, 5%. If you can't push him to use 5%, more than 5%, then he consider you as weak in his base. That's that goes that over. That goes that powerful. Now let's keep going, shall we? So we go toward the the exam area where he will begin to do the test. So he's there chilling. Sorry, he's there chilling, floating a little. But he's floating like Vegeta would say while floating, guys. He gets the memory from Gogeta as well. Hold on. Alright, guys, it's night and these guy dogs are barking. So it will be kind of loud. So yeah, let's keep going, shall we? So Echo is there floating where Uraka would turn around, seeing that Deku is floating, not feeling nervous nor any form, just feeling. He sees that Deku is confident in himself, way overconfident. Ida would spot this as well, where he will walk up to Izuku and says, "You there?" Deku would turn around, looking at Ida, and Ida say, "Why are you so confident about this exam? Do you not fear that you will fail this exam?" Deku would look to him and says, "No, I don't." He says, "Why?" Deku says, "No reason. I just have a feeling that I will pass." And Ida was like, "Alright then, if you say so." So he walks off. Uraka approaches him and says, hello? It's me again. Ushneko says, "Oh, you're the girl that tried to save me. Uh, what's your name again? What's your name?" Uraka would introduce herself as Ochako Uraka. Deku says, "Ochako Uraka. Oh, nice to meet you. Nice to meet you." Deku, she proceeds to ask, why do you look so confident about this exam?" Deku says, "What do you mean by looking confident?" "Well, it's basically a low percentage. It's low percentage that someone might pass to go into UA." Deku says, "Well, I know I will already pass. I don't have the confidence. I have the confidence, and I will know, and I have my actions to back it up. They prove that I can go enter into UA." So Uruka says, "Alright." So Uruka will kind of not feel nervous anymore, due to she kind of sees Deku as someone she could look up to. So she decides that she's gonna try following in Izuku's footsteps. Oh, I forgot, Izuku didn't introduce himself either. He just asked for her name and she just asks questions, so she doesn't know Izuku's name. Exam will proceed where Deku just flies up into the air. And before anyone could at least go up, before anyone could move, Deku inherit this loud sound behind them and a blue light shining down onto them. We hear "Big Bang Kamehameha." When he released a blue light out of his hands, it was huge. So he just erased the whole city, the test city. It destroyed everything. It was clear. It was a big crater, a deep one there remaining. That's all that remains. The teachers were shocked. Some teachers were scared of Deku's power, but they were mostly shocked. Aizawa would wake up due to he feels like there is kind of like an earthquake. So he will look and he will be shocked to see that a kid did this and exam barely started. Everyone looked to Deku angrily because he just eliminated every single robot without even giving a damn, because they could give the looks like I don't give a damn about it. Izuku began to float away. A prison Mike shouts out on an intercom saying, "Where are you going?" Izuku turns around and says, "Home." He says, "Well, why are you going home? You don't even know if you finished the exam." Deku says, "I don't know you guys finished the exam because you just ask what are you gonna do with most of your point?" No, sorry. This is off my head, so it's nothing, and I never use script. I don't want to write that long thing. So Deku, so this is my proceeds asking, what is your quirk?" Well, Deku says, "Don't you have a file to see what my quirk is?" He proceeds to look to see that Izuku is actually quirkless. And she will be shocked to see a kid who is quirkless and could do that. On top of that, fly. So he says, "It's a lie. You must have a quirk. You can't do that without a quirk." Deku says, Alright, then believe what you want to believe. But Aizawa will activate his quirk, which doesn't affect Deku, not the slightest. He proceeds to look to Nezu and says, Nezu, is this quirk prevention mirrors? Nezu will turn around and says, no, they're not. And Nezu, Aizawa looked and says, the kid doesn't have a quirk for real. I wonder what is this? Or what type of power is this? Is this an evolved version of quarks or something? Deku proceeds to just put his fingers at his head and teleports to his home. Due to him being around Inko, he'll know how to sense her key. Hold on, give me a minute, guys. Yeah, so due to him being around Inko, he will learn how to sense her key. So he just senses Inko's key and just teleports out of there. Everyone was shocked to see that this kid doesn't have only 2, but 3 quirks. So he will go home. So with this time skip, because Deku all he does is going to his mindscape trains. Inko trying to make up for trying to be a good mom, trying to be. Because if my memory serves me right, and this was like yesterday I posted it, Inko is a bad mom in this. I think I did say so. I did? Yeah, I did. So Inko's trying to be a good mom, but not working out for her. Now we go to 2 weeks. He's accepting like, wait, no, his mother is a bad mom. She didn't. Oh yeah, that was my bad. So his acceptance letter was accepted, seeing that he was kind of strong. So his email was sent to him. Inko would proceed to go outside, where she sees the mailman dropping off a post. She doesn't know why they're getting a post, because Izuku works and Izuku always pays the bill. Why are they getting bill this early? Our email this early. They will say email. She will see an email that is from UA. She will proceeds to go inside and open it. Not knowing, she's not really looking for who this email belongs to. When she will see Ahmad pops out, say, welcome Izuku. You are accepted into UA, and tells the details. Izuku will hear this going on, the talk, and he will rush down to see the message just finishing, and the message self-destruct. Deku will look towards Inko and says, well, what did the letter say? Inko will proceed says, you got into UA. Alright, I'm back. So Inko proceeds to say, you got into UA. Hold on. Again. Yeah, Inko says, you got into UA. And Izuku says, so, I got into UA then. What? Why do you have that look at me for this? She will say, my baby boy got into UA. Which she will run up to Deku, about to hug him, which Deku just flash step goes behind her. Training Vegeta, you will learn a lot of things. So he just flash steps behind her, a distance away from her, so she couldn't at least hug him. She will proceed to say, why are you dodging me? Izuku says, who are you and what have you done to my... Who are you and what have you done to Miss Inko? She will stop, and realizing that Deku hasn't called her mom, since he was 4. Since she found out that he is quirkless. She immediately regrets everything she told Deku up to now. She immediately breaks out crying and says, I'm sorry, Izuku. Izuku then proceeds says, alright, whatever you say. Now tell me, what did the letter say? She proceeds to tell him everything while crying, making it kind of hard for Deku to hear. But he picked out saying, hearing that he is in class 1A, he defeated UA, he beats UA high score. Deku will have a smile on his face, and he just proceeds to walk past Inko. Going to his room, Inko left downstairs crying. He's going to go close the door and goes to his mindscape. He begins to start training with Vegeta. Vegeta decides that he's going to enhance Izuku's training. Seeing that Izuku got very powerful, and now he's teaching him how to use Ultra Instincts. Being the prodigy Deku is in this one, I'm making him a prodigy. In 2 days, 2 days outside, 200 years, 20 years. I think I did so. Like, 1 hour is like 10 years. My bad. That's gonna be a lot of hours. Um, within within 2 hours, he was in Omen Ultra Instincts. Goku was impressed to see that, but not really because it took him that long, a very long time. But he knows how Ultra Instinct is. So he proceeds to fight Izuku, both in Ultra Instinct, because Deku is on par with his power in Super Saiyan Blue. Super Saiyan Blue, yeah, they're powerful. Plus on top of that, Izuku has Kaioken stuck onto that. No, Deku has something to counter that. Super Saiyan Blue evolution. He doesn't combine his Kaioken with it. So yeah. He and Izuku start fighting in Super Saiyan in Omen Ultra Instincts. Gogeta wasn't holding back because due to Gogeta having more experience in this form than Izuku. The same thing happens to Goku when he first transferred into Ultra Instincts during the Tournament of Power. And he, well, on the outside you can see black lightning surrounding him. After a while it all stopped. Izuku was passed out due to the pain in his mindscape. Vegeta was kinda not really shocked because he knows that this was gonna happen. So he says that even though this is gonna happen, I gotta still training on the mastery. So he begins to, after some time, after 1 hour in his mind, it's like 5 seconds or 1 second, whatever I put it, as Izuku wakes up. He says, "Oh, my body's aching. Ah, what happened?" Vegeta proceeds to tell him what happened. And he says, "Oh, now I remember." Vegeta says, "Well, even though you got a lot of pain, your body kind of got used to it while you were passed out. So we're going to train you how to master that form, or maybe how to tap into it." Izuku says, "Alright." And it was a week until UA started, so he came out of my skate, went downstairs where he sees Inko has already cooked something. Inko has left out of the house to look at jobs, so Izuku would stop working because she's now feeling very horrible for being a bad mother she was. Izuku kinda sees that she's kinda changed, but not going to forgive her that easily. So he will leave, eat her meal and just go. Because Inko had a full plate, realizing that Deku's diet increases a lot. So Inko had to cook a lot of food. A lot. So he goes back to his mindscape, beginning to train with Gogeta. Each day he does the same routine over and over. Study, eat, train. Over and over. Now, we just skip to Deku just going to UA. He's on the front door about to leave, where Inko approaches him and says, takes out a suit that he previously had. Well, he drawn when he was a kid, saying that this will be his hero suit. He will show Izuku the suit, which Izuku will look at it and says, I don't want it. And he'll just leave. Inko will be shocked, but she knows she doesn't really expect much. She's knowing that it's gonna be impossible for Deku, almost impossible for Izuku to forgive her that easily. So she had to try her best to at least make Izuku forgive her. Izuku will leave, but when he's not on the walk, he just flies off at top speed. Not really top, but fast enough. Almost 7 at light speed. He arrived at UA quickly enough, where he will just fly down on the walks through the door. These people can't leave me alone. Leave me alone. Hold on. Alright. Sorry, right. Now let's keep going forward. Let's keep going. It's been 21 minutes. Oh, before we keep going, do you guys think I should start doing Naruto what ifs as well? As I previously said, I was kind of getting interested in what, yeah. If you guys want me to start, just leave an idea about your Naruto ideas. If I get at least 20 likes on this, then I will do it. I will completely do it. I will start any one of you guys Naruto what ifs. Alright. Now let's keep continuing. So Izuku will arrive at UA and he will walk through the door. Looking around the area trying to not get door, gate. He will be going to UA, go inside of UA. Maybe start looking for class 1A. He was searching but couldn't find it nowhere. Then he remembers Bakugo. Bakugo also took the entrance exam. Due to him being Deku's childhood bully, he remembers that he knows Bakugo's key, even though he didn't learn key when Bakugo was there, but he knows the key. He instantly transmission right beside Bakugo. Bakugo would jump out of his seat, frightened due to you just see Deku just pop out of nowhere. Because he didn't see Deku when he teleported. Ida will also jump out because they were in the middle of a fight. And he says, what? And Ida will rushed up to Deku and says the same thing he said in canon, saying that he's superior student at him. Deku proceeds says, you know that we're in hero school. Oh wait, sorry. Since Deku didn't say Uraka, he doesn't get to say so. He approaches Deku and says, you, the kid that blew everything and almost make us fail. He proceeds to throw a kick at Deku. Which Deku is way more powerful, which actually see this coming. He just stops it with his pinky. And this easily flicks his feet, almost breaking it. But what should I say? Make it numb. To the point that he cannot really walk on it. Then he returns and says, it's not really good standing. It's not really nice of a teacher to be outside while the students are making this rackets. So Aizawa will come out where everyone will see like a caterpillar man coming out and says, stands up, comes out of the suit, and he says, very impressive. You sense me. You see, like either you sense me before all these kids did. I like to say I see huge potential in you. But it's kind of curious. How did Deku sense them? Well, he didn't have time to think about this. He does the same thing where everything plays out the same. But this time, Deku actually gets up. As he says, go outside, we're gonna do a train, doing the test. at the exam, Deku just leaves immediately. Doesn't give one crap. So everyone still stays inside, does the same crap. Deku will actually puts on his the clothes, PE clothes. But the thing is, the shirt it couldn't fit him very well. He will proceeds to and wait to one of his students enter. He will see Kirishima who enters with Bakugo Denki and Denki. He will ask one of them if he could report this to Aizawa. Kirishima says, "No problem, man, I got you." Sorry about that. But he proceeds to tell us, "Wait, dude, you're ripped. What kind of training you did?" He says, "Training that you will probably not survive." He says, "Oh man, would you leave to tell Aizawa?" Everyone comes in, seeing how Deku is ripped. Well, no one is gay in this, so I might make Bakugo gay. I don't know. So you, everyone see how Deku is ripped. Where this time, when Mineta saw found the hole, he would say the same thing, but as he peeped through the hole, you see like an eye looking directly at him. But you will jump back in fear, seeing that there's an eye looking straight at him. These would be the girls who are trying to peep and looking at Izuku. Do you know how they see that Deku is quite handsome and quite good looking? No, wait, the girls I mean. So yeah, they're looking for Deku. So Deku will tear a piece of the poster off, big enough to push into the hole. Well, he will push in the hole where the girls could see him. Kirishima will just return, telling Izuku about what Aizawa said. Aizawa said that they do not have any of the shirts that he would need, so he had to wear. Since Deku wasn't like a marina, he just says wearing marina come out. Just still do the test anyways. I gave you permission to do so. Which Deku will still have on his marina, the marina, whatever, and he will go outside. The girls are already outside, some boys as well. The boys will arrive before Izuku, which Izuku just teleports right in the middle where they are, and he just goes to the boys sections. While the girls just saw Izuku, they have a big nosebleed. They turn Master Roshi. Master Roshi nosebleed. Like when Master Roshi sees like girl in a bikini or girls, yeah, he just see the baby nosebleed. Same thing just happened with the girls, which they will immediately pass out due to bloodlust. Which I was like, what a pain, what a pain. He will say is the issue. He just leaves them there. Don't give a damn about them. He will just proceed to throw the ball at Izuku says, ETU being a number, ETU coming in the highest in UA, I need you to throw this ball. Bakugo will get angry, seeing that, knowing that Deku was actually a weakling, not to like a one year ago. And now this man just come back as strong as hell. And yeah, he's kind of pissed. You go to the circle and Aizawa says, Izuku, don't throw your full strength. Doing that, he kind of have a feeling that Deku wasn't using his full strength when he destroyed a whole area. So he's like, don't use your full strength. No, he doesn't say don't use it. He says use your full strength. Deku says, alright. He will begin to like thinking, what form should I use? And he's been there for like 1 minute, and then once it, and I says, Izuku, throw the ball. I don't care how much power you put. Just make sure you give it your all. Deku would just says, alright. You wind back his head. As I say, guys, you're gonna hear a lot of barking in the background. I don't know why the dogs are barking like crazy. Plus, it's night, so I have a feeling that, what I mean is, what I'm saying. Anyway, so Deku wind back his hand and just says, Kaioken times 30. We sees a big reddish aura burst around him. We know that Deku's not using his full strength anyway, so you see Kaioken times 30. He just chucks the ball as I don't want strength. Which is recalled, this because a massive shockwave occurred over and over and over. Around 5 shockwaves just burst, one each louder than the other. Aizawa was shocked to see how much shockwave this man just burst. When he was about to look down on the meter, the thing, the record how far it goes, it just shattered in his hands. You'd be shocked to see it's infinity. So he just goes and wait for the rest of the test. Knowing this, Deku gets first. He destroyed everything. I mean, destroyed. He literally destroyed. Ida would probably be crying for days. Seeing the gap, the speed gap between them, yeah, he's kind of crying to himself. Seeing how Deku is superior than him by leagues. No, I'm not getting into the hero versus villains because I don't see much point in that. As much as I kind of do see a point in it, I don't wanna do it. It's too long, too boring. But still, Izuku got team up with Uraraka same way, but this time he just Nick chops everyone, touch the bomb. Uraraka didn't do nothing. Now we'll go to USJ. Deku will be in the bus because they had to do the same thing. They had to sign a form for them to go to USJ. So you just give the paper to Inko, say sign this, I don't care, whatever you want, just sign it. Inko will say, alright baby. Alright, alright baby. As in, yeah. So she signed the papers and is going to go to UA. Return the paper to Aizawa the next day actually. They'll go to the USJ, where they'll be on the bus and the same thing occurs. But this time Seaweed doesn't ask Deku about his quirk. How it's similar to All Might's. He just says that Deku's quirk is similar to some of possible heroes. Some of his powers actually, or some of his quirks. He returns to Deku and says, Izuku, what is your quirk? I'm very concerned. You just pull out multiple different quirks. You are super fast, you can fly, you can shoot beams out of your hands, so on and so forth. Deku says, well, it's not actually a quirk. It's something I possess and I can use. Well, you guys can use it, but you guys want your guys ones are not gonna be as powerful as mine. I have something that is called key. They will be wondering what's key. They will ask for information. Oh, key, but they couldn't answer. They couldn't ask because Aizawa says that they're near the USJ, so get ready. So they could never give information. But Aizawa was kind of bummed because he wants to figure out what is key as well. So yeah, all things go as same way, but this time when they opened up a portal, it was 3 no moves and this guy. Deku immediately recognized who this is. This is no, sorry, Gogeta. This is Goku Black, but I thought he died. Zeno erased him. How? He will pull Deku in his mind state real quick before anyone could see this. That's Goku Black. He's very powerful. Don't underestimate him. Even though you're powerful than him now, but still, don't underestimate him. Would you Izuku says, alright. And he says it seems like he's also a reincarnation as well, but still. Don't take him lightly. Izuku come out of his mindscape, getting in fighting position as quickly as possible. Gogeta will look down. Sorry, Goku Black look down and says, "Ah, isn't it Gogeta? Oh, I mean the reincarnation of Gogeta. Both Goku and Vegeta. A long time no see. I probably told you about who I am." Alright, I'm back. So he proceeds says, "Long time no see. Now, you did kill me in your past life, but now I will kill you this time. We will power up into Super Saiyan Blue. Sorry, not Super Saiyan Blue. Super Saiyan Rose. But Izuku sees Super Saiyan Rose and says, wow, this is powerful. But not that powerful. He just power up into his Super Saiyan God transformation. They rush at each other, and after attacks, they were like, imagine, these guys are like gods. They're powerful, very. Shigaraki also comes out and says, where's All Might? He looks around, doesn't see All Might, says, Giri. Show that the information that we got is true. Says, I'm positive, young master. He says, ask one of those ask one of those heroes up there, let's find out where's All Might. Kirigiri teleport and goes up to them and says, where's All Might? Not really getting into that either. Just going back to Goku and Gogeta fight. Goku Black and Izuku fight. They're fighting and Goku Black was like saying, you're fighting a god and wondering, you're fighting a god, so if I were you mortal, just give up. Because this is not even my full power. Izuku just chuckles and says, alright then, let's see what we can do. Goku Black will start using more power, and in quick time they begin to start overpowering Izuku. Izuku will start using more of his power, not transforming, neither is Goku Black. There's fighting, and Ida still gets out of the USJ, reporting to All Might and telling him that there are 3 things that they say could defeat All Might. All Might says, I will take this on myself and to see how strong these things are. Endeavor will grab onto his shoulder because Endeavor is there. He says, you're not going alone, All Might. So, all of the pros that are not not doing anything right now came to the USJ. That includes most of the that includes the pros that were there in Kenny, along with some other randoms. They will come to see 3 normals there attacking the students, seeing and also looking up to see Izuku fighting a black guy. 2 of them are in the air and they're fighting very mightily. All Might and the rest of Pro Zero will charge at the normals, fighting all of them off. Endeavor and All Might try to go into one of the normals, already fighting it. Hold on. I'm gonna charge at one of the normals, attacking it. But quickly realizing that it's not gonna be easy on his side. Endeavor realizing this as well, will just rush in to help All Might. All Might and Endeavor will eventually had more trouble. Not really much, but It became a lot more easier on them, but still, the normal was very powerful. Hold on. Alright, I'm going to finish up this quickly. So, um, Snipe. Sniper ended up helping out Armored. He ended up shooting the normal in one of his arms, piercing it. Although the normal could only use one hand for a short period of time, when he realized that the normal was actually regenerating. Endeavor says, looks like I'm gonna go out on this thing. He ended up using blue flames, and Armored had a power beyond his limits. They will eventually burn normal almost to crisp, and All Might will knock it out of USJ. They will proceed to do this to every normal, but with other pros helping them out, sending normal a lot more farther. Shigaraki begins to do his man-child thing, saying that they cheated, but he looks up to Goku Black and says, Goku Black, finish this quickly and take care of these pros here. And Goku Black looks down and says, do you think that it's this easy to take down this kid? They keep on proceed fighting. Goku Black and Izuku. The pros decide that they can jump at Goku Black, but Goku Black see this and kicks away Deku. Deku was thrown back and hit into a wall, now passing out. But he immediately looks up to see the pros attacking Goku Black. But Goku Black immediately just one shot each and every one of them. Izuku just charges back at him. I'm not really eventually stand up and say that punch costs us some blood. Saying that punch is very powerful. It's even more powerful. One for all. Then when he's about to ask a question, Goku Black kicks him in the face, but meets with a punch from Izuku, sending him flying. Mine was sent flying as well. Goku Black will eventually catch himself and says, well, looks like he come back. They proceed to fight, and think like tiles and rocks are being to levitate him due to their power. Izuku says, alright now, looks like we're not gonna hold back anymore. God damn, son of a dog. Goku Black says, alright then. He power to his full power. Izuku says, alright, and he power to his full powers as well. Goku Black begins to start pouring up Kamehameha. Well, Izuku does the same. And he says, final Kamehameha. Goku Black fires Kamehameha, which each combined a power struggle actually. The power will still be equal in terms of power. Goku Black says, alright, see if we're powerful. But as I said, I was holding back. He will power to percent 3 for split power into percent 3. Izuku see this and he says, damn, and it became unequal for him. Goku Black begins to start pushing the power into Izuku. Once Izuku needs more power, Izuku says, alright then. You poured into percent blue. Blue. And it still was uneven. Izuku was having trouble now, and he's just like, you gotta use it. God damn it. He poured his percent rose as well. Gogeta was surprised. No, sorry, not Gogeta. Goku Black. Or should I say Zamasu still. Zamasu, whatever. Was surprised to see that he has got that power. So, the power struggle was still going, but it was equal. But for a split second, Izuku used Ultra Instincts. Omen Ultra Instincts and overpowered Goku Black. But Goku Black got damaged and but he didn't die. He fell to the ground, and some villains came out in order to come Goku Black escape. Goku Black would escape with Shigaraki, and the remaining villains will return. Now we see Goku Black now. Goku Black is smart. He's as powerful as he was. Now read that he is more powerful than he was in our previous life. This is gonna be fun. This is gonna be fun. For now, I gotta rest. I'm regain my energy and heal up. Offer one will come on, sis. Impressive show, Goku Black, but that was impressive. I can see that power is beyond quirks. I want you to teach me that. If that's no problem, at least. Goku Black says, yeah, that's no problem. First, I gotta recover. I says, hold on. You put a quirk at Goku Black. The quirk will immediately, the key will immediately resist the quirk and says, oh, I forgot to say. Quirks do not work. Quirks cannot be a quirk. I cannot get any quirk because key will eventually push it away. Says, alright then. He proceeds to heal Goku Black, but it was not that powerful either, because if he did have a healing quirk, he'd probably heal his face, but yeah, he didn't have powerful enough. And Goku Black didn't get like a hole through his chest or anything like that. He just had, I don't know how I should put it. He just got damaged by a bullet, but it can be healed. So he healed him. He healed Goku Black, and Goku Black says, "I feel more powerful." And Izuku says, "No, he says fine. Then I'll teach you. Then let's go." Now we head back to Izuku. Izuku says, falls his and says, start pointing heavily and says, "Damn, that was a lot of power I put in there." He stands back up and says, "That's gonna be very powerful. Looks like I'm gonna have a little more fun then." And I want to try harder than I did. And he will just go to flies. He was bother take. They didn't bother do the test. They just went back to UA. Sheko will leave, go to training area, which he asks Aizawa for, and proceeds to start training. Now we can skip the next day. Everyone is in class. Aizawa will come in and says, "Alright, shut up. Alright. You guys will be having a UA Sports Festival very soon." Reko put her hand up and says, "But sir, didn't you just come from out of a villain attack?" Says, "Yes, and as you guys know, it's your first villain attack. But you guys get 2 weeks off from school so you guys can train and recover from whatever you guys probably got from that. So I advise you to train for the UA sports festival." But she would tell them about what the sports festival would do for them, and it will play an important role in their life as heroes. They say, "Alright." Someone say it's gonna be fun. Shoto, knowing how powerful it is, but still has that mentality that All Might is stronger than Izuku, and he can easily beat All Might. We know that ain't true. That's a long way from true. Izuku says, slight smile and says, "Alright then." Now, if one will go home, no class be keep. Aizawa will come check up on them. They all changed and they went to the training area, where Izuku will separate himself from them and begin to train by himself, and at the most intense training you will ever see. Kirishima will come to see how Izuku is actually progressing, and he begins to start following Izuku exercise routine. But Kuriki regrets it because these push-ups he's doing, it's way too intense. It's way too intense for him to handle. But he realizes that his work is kind of getting better at it. But so he begins to start following Izuku more. And see now Izuku is ripped. Some of the girls will eventually come over to spy on Izuku. See how Deku has this muscular body, well built. Some of the guys eventually come over and see how Deku is built and see how the girls are mouth drooling, blood leaking from their nose. They begin to feel jealous of Izuku, seeing how he gets all of the girls. Eventually, Izuku had his own little fun club. I should say, girl fun club. There are a lot of upperclassmen in that club as well. So, anyways, here you guys, I will left this part off. Hope you guys like, subscribe. Tell me if you guys want me to start doing narrative what ifs as well. Remember, it only takes 20 likes. 20 likes. Well, these guys still get to comment your ideas and what you want narrative to basically be. What type of narrative what ifs you guys want. So until then, until then, I don't know. Hope you guys have a safe day, night. Good luck wherever you guys are. You guys have night, then good night. Who has day, good morning, or even good evening as well. So until next time, guys. Stay alive and peace.